on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here's Harper. Pass to Nymphius. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
It's tipped. Pass to Blackman. Here's Vincent. Nails the baby hook.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Down low. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
Pass to Nymphius. Here's Harper. And it's New York with a rebound.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
Back to Anunoby. Harper pulls it in. Here's Aguirre. Here's Blackman. No good from outside.
Boy, the defense baits him into taking that shot. Sometimes I say there's a reason you're open.
Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Mavericks head coach and I got a chance to talk. Well, Coach had nothing but praise for Jalen Brunson, and he said he spent a lot of time watching Jalen. His words were, it's not easy for a player his size to dominate like he does. It speaks to his drive and his ability to outthink his opponents. Coach holds Brunson in high regard. Brian?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Nymphius. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Nymphius has got 6 points.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Left side Brunson. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Harper. No good, off the front rim. The Mavericks lead by 5. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Vincent can't hit.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Towns up top. Pass to Hart. Back to Towns. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Inside, Towns can be so physical, guys, and that makes him tough to cover.
Here's Aguirre. Here's Blackman. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Vincent with the ball. Hart covering. And Harper gets it to go.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Bridges outside. Outside Brunson. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. And rejected. And he makes it on the layup. Vincent's gotten his second bucket.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Pass to Nymphius. The quick look, no good that time. Knicks trail by 7. Goes up on the wing. New York again can't hit. And Dallas with possession. Here's Aguirre. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. To the inside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. To the middle. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
In today's game, it seems like running a good offense can come down to getting favorable switches, Doris.
It does, B.A. You see so many of the great teams, those competing for championships. What is their primary goal on offense? Find the weakest target defensively and go at them.
Davis misses. Knicks trail by 5. McBride can't get it to go. Here's Harper. Pass to Aguirre. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And Dallas making a change here. And the Knicks with the possession here. McBride on the wing. Yabusele left side. Stripped it away. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. New York ball.
Knicks trail by 5. To the wing on the left. And the Knicks miss again. One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
B.A., there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
Here's Clarkson. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson, if you fail to get a body on him, he will go to the offensive glass and make you pay.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Yabusele can't hit. Dallas leading by 7 to the paint. And Aguirre gets it to go. Aguirre's got 6.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The defense trying to get physical with Mr. Robinson, and he's all about that. Go ahead.
A big group substitution here for New York. Well, the painted area is really where Mitchell Robinson thrives for us.
B.A., he might be the best offensive rebounder in the game, and his ability to do that helps teams win on the margins. He's also a menace on the defensive end, a massive presence at the rim.
Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, came up empty. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Free throw no good for Robinson. All right, Doris, for the Knicks, would you run a 2-man with Brunson and Cat or stagger their minutes?
B.A., I think the answer is you do both, obviously. But if you stagger it, it's because of what they're not doing on the defensive end. Teams will target Brunson and Cat because they are not elite defensive players. But at the same time, they are both elite offensive players, and there will be moments, particularly late game, where you want your best players on the floor. So the answer is both.
Shot clock at 6. Hart goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Hart's got his first 2 points.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Now the intensity, the toughness, the absolute ability to play bigger than your size, that is Josh Hart.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown. He didn't have his feet planted.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. First one falls for him.
Josh Hart.
And both free throws good for Hart. The Mavericks lead by 4. Here's Harper. Oh, deflected. Pass to Aguirre. Banked it in off the glass. Aguirre's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game. Davis with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Inside, stolen by Bridges. Hart, the open shot. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. And now it's just a 2-point Dallas lead.
That's just Josh Hart getting to his spot, being shot ready. Nicely done.
Pass to Bridges. The 3-ball. That one's down for Brunson.
3 points.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
Outside Davis. Here's Aguirre. He's covered by Hart. Aguirre can't hit. Here's Anunoby. Tipped. Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
Just in the nick of time.
Count the baskets!
Oh, showing some moxie. Nailing a huge Hail Mary.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. New York trailing. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Brian, back to you.
He can knock him down. Thanks a lot, Allie. To the paint. Here's Nymphius. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
For 3, Bridges knocks it down from distance. Bridges has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, you know Mikal was thinking 3 as soon as he got free. That's nice delivery.
Pass to Harper. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Nymphius' shot is off. Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line in this one. Brunson, no good on the free throw.
Well, Jalen Brunson plays bigger than his size. He's aggressive. He's going to go right at defenders. He doesn't care if you're bigger than he is. He will keep coming at you.
The rebound by Turner. The Mavericks trailing. Down low. Here's Nymphius. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Well, those are exactly the opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Bridges misses. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Nymphius' shot is off.
I don't know if he's trying to show off for the crowd or what, but there's no reason for that kind of shot.
Here's Harper. He's got 5. Uses the glass on the layup. Harper's got 7 points.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Well, OG Anunoby is going to continue to develop his game, and that pass, that was pretty.
They set the screen. Here's Harper. He's got 7. Fade away. That one a little long.
He is tenacious. Love to watch him battle on the defensive glass.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Pass to Nymphius. Here's Harper. .143 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Boy, off a great pass there. That is just a matter of finishing strong.
New York making a switch here. And that one misses. Second chance shot. The Knicks with the rebound.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Kept alive. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Three-pointer, Bridges. The rebound by Turner.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
To the middle. And Nymphius gets it to go. Nymphius has got 8 points in the quarter.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Pass to Anunoby. .54 seconds left to play in the third. To the inside. Yabusele. And Yabusele slams it in.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. It's tipped. And stolen by Brunson. Brunson. Good on the shot. Brunson's got 6 points.
If Brunson sees any daylight, he's going to attack. Did just that on the drive.
Here's Harper. And he makes it. And the Mavericks lead by 1. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Got it off in time. That shot missing. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Knicks. They're up by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Harper. There's a screen. Takes it inside. And stolen by Yabusele. Here's McBride. Count that one. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for New York.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Nymphius. Up and in on the layup. Nymphius has got 10 points here in the second half.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's McBride. Benson grabs a miss. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession. Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far, they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And he nails the third.
I'm sure he wanted to hit all his free throws, but at least he gave his team the lead.
Pass to Vincent. Here's Harper. Back to Vincent. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The Knicks with the lead. Steps back. Outside Anunoby. From the wing. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last.
And you have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back.
Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. It's stolen away. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. Up again. Oh, he rips it down off the miss.
Well, I think effort might be the calling card of Mikal Bridges. This guy is willing to hit the offensive glass. All about how much do you want it.
Vincent with the ball. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Yes, sir!
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That'll be a second foul of the game. New York making a switch here. Driving to the basket. Another shot. Using the glass to lay it in.
And you can tell by how hard he battled for that putback that he still has a lot of energy left for the end of this game.
And doing that kind of dirty work down low makes a huge difference in a game this close. What a play on the offensive glass.
The Mavericks trailing. A minute 15 left in the final quarter. And yes, sir! In stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Now Towns. Brunson. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. 5 on the clock. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
That's in!
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Anunoby! Oh, off target from downtown. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Hart with a rebound.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Big substitution.
They trail by 3. Hart. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's able to hit the second one. And that'll put him up 2. Here's Brunson. Here's Clarkson. Towns. Knocked loose. And they'll get another chance. Oh, he missed the jumper. Hart. And so the big win by Dallas in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous...